Hey there, thanks for finding the Healthy Butter channel. My name is Chris Butterworth. Today we're going to talk a little bit about double clubs and club progression. Let's take a quick minute to remind you that this is a one-take channel. I hit record on the video and do a workout. I hit record on the audio and I talk a little bit about it. So if something is wonky or out of sorts, that is why. I try to be authentic. I try to come straight from the heart. This is not real polished and edited. Also, I'm a really busy person with kids and family and job and all that. I don't have time for video editing a lot. The other thing we want to talk about, just a reminder, the video that you're watching is in 4 times speed. So you can slow it down to quarter speed on YouTube if you wanted to watch it real time. Talking about clubs, I've talked a little bit about this before. Clubs are the best thing that I've done in terms of balance, both dexterity balance and also balance of your body from one side to the other, top to bottom, left, right, everything. And doubles is another progression down that line. When you first pick up a club with 2 hands, you do 2-hand club is probably where you want to start. And it is awkward and it kind of wants to tip over to the side. And when you do a circle, it sort of pulls you sideways and your body has to figure out that rotation and compensating for it. And then you go to one-handed clubs. And for me, my right hand picked it up really easy. You know, how much weight do I want to do? Again, I don't go big weight, but I picked up a 15-pound club and I could lift it. I had 8X clubs. I lowered the weight to 12.5. And I could actually work out with it, but it was really hard. My left hand couldn't even pick up 12.5. I picked up 10 and I was able to do a couple of circles, a couple of sets of circles, but I was all over the place. I thought I was going to break my wrist after a little bit when I got tired. I ended up starting with 7.5 pounds and working my way all the way up. And that's just because my left hand was so uncoordinated and so weak compared to my right. And it took a lot of time to get my body in balance to where I could do a full workout. Right now, my current single club workout is 15 pounds. I do 24 minutes with 2 breaks. Last time I did 10, then 8, then 6 minutes right in a row. But it took a while to get there. And I've gone as high as 20 pounds. I did a couple of rounds with 20 pounds just to see if I could do it. I did 24 minutes straight with 17.5 pounds when I was really locked into a single club program. So then I am now in my 4th year of working with clubs. About 6 months ago, I decided to dabble with double clubs. And I set my 8X clubs back down to 7.5 pounds. Thinking that they are paperweights, they're baby clubs, and I picked them up. And sure enough, they're pretty light, no big deal, except after about 2 or 3 minutes in, I couldn't do it anymore. My left hand had to put the club down. The fact that you don't get to trade hands and give one hand a rest while the other hand does reps is deceiving. And so those 7.5 clubs are actually 15 pounds together. So your core is still working with a 15 pounds, going in opposite directions sometimes, and your forearms just never get a rest. So that was my starting point. 8X clubs are awesome because you can grow with them. They can grow with you as you get stronger. If you want to try new things, you can move the weight up and down. There's just enough friction that it takes too long to change weights each day. I don't like doing that. So I kind of get it in a good spot and keep it there. And so I got tired of going up and down. So I ended up buying a pair of Onnit 10-pound clubs. That's what I'm using in this video. And moving up to 10 pounds was brutal. I started off doing 1 minute on, 1 minute rest. And I did about 4 rounds of that. And my forearms burst into flames. So that's where I started with this current set. And I am now up to, I've been doing 12 rounds. And my last couple of times I have done 70 seconds. I can't remember if I'll have to go check my timer. It was either 65 or 70 seconds with I think it's 65 seconds, 65 seconds of work and a 55-second rest. I feel like I went up more than that. And then I think I didn't change the timer and I came back down. So I need to go back up another 5 seconds. You can see from this video in the earlier rounds, it's really not that bad. And I could go up 5 more seconds. I could even go up 10 more seconds on the work side. In the later rounds, it's about all I can do to get through it. The last 10 seconds of the later rounds is really hard. The level of balance to hold one club steady while you're moving around with the other one, and then to move them both at the same time, and then to try to go asynchronous where one is going above your head and one's going below. Incredible balance, and I don't know, just the ability like for your body to move that, the coordination involved. I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to keep doing this. We'll talk about it more next time. I hope you found something here useful. Have a great day. Go get better.